It's Earth Day, and we love recycling, which is why we're recycling last year's Earth Day quiz. It was popular with our listeners, so if you missed it the first time around, here's another chance to hear it. And as of the 3rd of May, we have brand new episodes coming your way. Roll the drums. Hello, and welcome to Quiz Coconut's Quickfire Quiz Pod with me, James Cutler. 7 years ago, I launched Quiz Coconut, and we've since hosted over 2,000 pub quiz nights. Each episode, I pick 10 of our best questions so you can improve your general knowledge, boost your brain power, and learn some useful and useless facts. Answers will be revealed at the end of the episode, and there's one rule: don't use Google.
Use your coconut!
Hello quizzers, and welcome back to another special Quiz Pod episode. Today it's Earth Day, so we're going to do a quiz all about the planet for two reasons. One, we're going to celebrate nature, and secondly, we can recycle this episode every April for years to come. As always, 10 questions. Here we go with number 1. If your birthday is on Earth Day, what star sign are you? You got a few to choose from there. Let's move on to number 2. Which is the most biodiverse country in the world? So chances are it's probably quite big and it's got lots of wildlife and nature in it. That's number 2, the most biodiverse country in the world. If you need any more time to think about any of these questions, just press pause and play when you're ready. On to number 3. Where is the sun in relation to you if you can see a rainbow? Okay, number 4 now. I'm going to play you a clip featuring sounds from many animals. For 1 point, can you count the number of different animals you hear in this clip? And I'll give you a second point if you can identify all of the names. So here we go. How many animals are there? If you need to hear that again, just press the rewind button. If this isn't entertainment, I don't know what is, folks. Let's go on to number 5. I want you to put these things in order of their populations on the planet, from most abundant to least abundant. Your 3 things are chickens, humans, and trees. Work them out in order from most to least in terms of their numbers on the planet. You're listening to Quiz Coconut's Quickfire Quiz Pod. Like an angry actor at an award show, we're keeping the trivia punchy. Number 6, music. I am going to give you the names of 3 members of a well-known group. All you got to do is tell me the name of the group. Remember the theme. Here we go. The names are Billy Joe Armstrong, Mike Dimpt, and Trey Cool. Sure, that's his real name. But those 3 people make up which group? That is number 6. Number 7 is a question about renewable energy. I don't know how you feel about wind energy, but I'm a big fan. Solar energy is a hot topic. Anyway, according to statistics, worldwide consumption of renewable energy will pass which fossil fuel by the year 2025? So worldwide consumption of renewable energy will pass which fossil fuel? Number 8, movies now. There is a chap called Leonardo DiCaprio. You might have heard of him. He's a big climate activist. I want you to put these films in order of their release date from the earliest to the most recent. Here we go. Django Unchained, Wolf of Wall Street, Inception, and The Revenant. Put those in order from the earliest to the most recent. Django Unchained, Wolf of Wall Street, Inception and The Revenant. Number 9 is a question about Charles Darwin, who went around the world studying evolution in the 1800s. And of course, humans having evolved from monkeys, getting smarter and smarter, all the way up to the point that the Kardashians got their own TV show. What was the name of the ship that Darwin used to travel the world? And a whopping 5 points for number 10. I am going to give you the names of 5 vulnerable species. All you have to do is tell me which country they are native to. Here we go. The first one is the giant panda. The second one is the orangutan. The third one, the kiwi. The fourth one is the ring-tailed lemur. And the fifth one is the Galapagos tortoise. So a few easy ones, couple of tricky ones in there. Giant panda, orangutan, kiwi, ring-tailed lemur and the Galapagos tortoise. Pause the pod if you need more time, but if you're ready, here's today's bad joke.
This is today's bad joke.
A polar bear walks into a bar, goes up, sits at the bar, and says to the barman, "I'd like a gin and tonic." The barman goes, "No problem, but why the big pause?"
That was today's bad joke.
Okay, folks, 15 points available. Here come the answers. Get ready to celebrate any that you get right. Number 1, if you are born on Earth Day, which is the 22nd of April, you are a Taurus. Only just. Aries goes up to the 21st of April and Taurus from the 22nd onwards. Number 2, the most biodiverse country in the world is Brazil, followed by Colombia and Indonesia in second and third place. Number 3, if you can see a rainbow, the sun is behind you. Number 4, you heard 7 different animals. 1 point if you wrote down the number 7, and the 7 are, for a bonus point if you get all of them right, cow, sheep, horse, goat, pig, goose, and alpaca. Number 5, in order from most to least on the planet, trees first. There are about 3 trillion trees. Followed by chickens, there's about 50 billion chickens, and then humans were about 7.9 billion humans. So trees, chickens, humans for 1 point. Number 6, those members make up Green Day. I actually just looked that up and Trey Cool's name is actually Frank. Number 7, coal is the fossil fuel that is set to be surpassed by renewable energy by the year 2025. Number 8, put these DiCaprio films in order from 1 point. The earliest was Inception, 2010, Django Unchained, 2012, Wolf of Wall Street, 2013, and The Revenant in 2015. 1 point for the correct order. Number 9, Darwin went around the world on the HMS Beagle for 5 years between 1831 and 1836. And finally, number 10, the giant panda, of course, that's China. Orangutan, that's Indonesia, the island of Borneo and Sumatra specifically. The kiwi is from New Zealand. The ring-tailed lemur is Madagascar. And the Galapagos tortoise, well, that's on the Galapagos Islands, that's part of Ecuador. So there we go, folks. How did you get on with our special Earth Day themed quiz today? Feel free to do your bit for the environment by recycling these questions and asking your friends. You can even recycle that bad joke as well if you want to. If you're interested, Quiz Coconut, we do themed events. So whether it's Earth Day, Halloween, St. Patrick's Day, you can book us for a theme of your choice. And at the end of each year, we do offset our carbon footprint. We're back hosting in-person events in Canada and the UK, and we also host zero-emission, carbon footprint-friendly virtual events all year round all over the world. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back next week. If you enjoyed today's quiz, why not book us for your next event? We host corporate events in the UK and Canada and virtual events all over the world. And don't forget to subscribe to the Quiz Pod so you never miss an episode. We'll see you next week. Quiz Coconut, nuts about trivia.